Is it matcha or is it just Escapade Gourmand's sister? Hey sweeties, Naomi here, and I am back with another video. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, this is a place where I love to talk about Gourmand fragrances, smelling sweet like a treat, because that's what I'm all about. In this video, we are going to be getting into the new ATRALIA Matcha Latte fragrance. Is it matcha or is it just Escapade Gourmand's sister? We're going to get into the breakdown of the notes, what I think that it smells like, give my honest opinion. We're going to get into some comparisons and all of that good stuff. But before we get into it, don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already, if you're a Gourmand girly, okay? If we share the same taste, subscribe down below. I have a Gourmand Facebook group, House of Gourmand. That's another place where fragrance lovers can come together, chat, discuss, and sell your fragrances, and also be up to date with the new latest fragrance releases. Now let's get into it. I don't know why recently I've just been eager to get the new latest Gourmand releases, especially the way people describe it on TikTok. It sounds really, really good. So I just got this a couple of days ago, so I had some time to think about it, get my thoughts together, and really just sit down and think about what this fragrance really truly smells like to me. Matcha Latte is a pretty straightforward name, so Matcha Latte is what we think we're going to get from this fragrance. Something matcha, something green, something sweet, something creamy, lactonic. So if you don't know ATRALIA is the brand that made Sugar Mallow. I first noticed the brand when they came out with Sugar Mallow. I just did a video on Sugar Mallow too as well. So if you didn't check it out, check it out. This is another fragrance in my collection that I absolutely love. If you don't know about Sugar Mallow, this is a Young Bougie marshmallow dupe that's sweet and more fluffier. It's sweeter than the original Young Bougie marshmallow. So they did an amazing job on this fragrance. So you know when a brand come out with a really good fragrance and they drop their next one, I gotta try it. So now they released a Matcha Latte. I'm not like a huge matcha fan, but the way people were describing it made me want to try it, regardless if it smelled like matcha or not. I just wanted to try it because I really love their Sugar Mallow. So the notes for this fragrance is vanilla blossoms, cotton milk, anise blossom, icing sugar, toffee licorice, Madagascar vanilla, tonka beans, and musk. Nowhere in the notes there's a matcha listed, there's anything, you know, earthy or herbal going on. This doesn't have a matcha note, but it's matcha latte. So I see some vanilla notes. I see vanilla blossom, icing sugar, toffee, Madagascar vanilla, and that right there was an automatic I need it. There is a small percentage of people that are saying they detect matcha, even though it's not in the notes, but not every note is going to be listed. And basically these brands can list anything they want to list on the internet and it don't be the actual notes. But then there's majority of people that say that this is a dupe for Escapade Gourmand. And to my nose, I'm going to say that it's more close to Escapade Gourmand than matcha. Me personally, I do not get matcha in this fragrance. There's no matcha at all. The notes that I do pick up from this fragrance is definitely vanilla, toffee, icing sugar, but more so like in a creamy way, not like sugary sweet, but it is sugary and creamy. I get tonka bean and some musk. This has that Escapade Gourmand DNA, but it's not like spot on. Escapade Gourmand to me smells like burnt sugar. It smells like warm syrup, almost like a warm syrup vanilla burnt sugar smell. Not like pancake syrup, but it just has like this caramelized brown sugar vibe to it. The difference between that and this is this has that caramelized sugar smell, that burnt sugar smell, but this is more like creamy, fluffy, powdery. This to me is a little bit more sweeter than Escapade Gourmand. I can wear this, but I can't wear Escapade Gourmand. So it definitely has that latte part. Creamy, slightly lactonic. If they wanted to keep latte in the name, maybe made it toffee latte. Okay, toffee latte, because it's caramelized, it's burnt sugar, it's toffee in the front, caramel up front with that vanilla mixed with it. So this is toffee and vanilla, a creamy toffee fluffy caramel vanilla fragrance. So the people that are saying that it's similar to Escapade Gourmand and it's sweeter, they're right. Fragrance is subjective, but that's basically what this fragrance smells like. Matcha is green, it's earthy, it's herbal. It's not giving green, it's giving vanilla, it's giving caramel. It's comforting, sugary sweet. Besides Escapade Gourmand, it also reminds me of other fragrances that I've had in my collection, because Escapade Gourmand has some sisters on the market. It reminds me of New Notes Caramello Vanilla. New Notes Caramel Vanilla is another creamy caramel fragrance, a hint of cotton candy. Although this doesn't have cotton candy, this this has that burnt sugar smell. Burnt sugar is reminiscent of, you know, that sweetness that cotton candy has. And Escapade Gourmand and New Notes are very, very similar. This also reminds me of Private Mood cotton candy. Although cotton candy is in the name, for me, I don't think that smells like a cotton candy fragrance. But I do get a very strong, creamy, powdery caramel. And it shares the same DNA as matcha latte. Something else that this reminds me of is Tempt Me Not. Tempt Me Not has toffee, but it also has like a darker, richer brown sugar note. But this is definitely in the same family. Now let's talk about longevity. The longevity on this fragrance is great. This is not a goner. Okay, this is not something that lasts 3 seconds. I get 7-8 hours on my skin and clothes. The only thing that is a little bit questionable is the projection. Like sometimes I feel like I can smell it, and then sometimes I feel like I can only smell it when I smell up close. At first, like the first few hours or like the first 2 hours is strong, and then it dissipates a little bit throughout the day. But it's still there, which means the longevity is good, but the projection after a while, it does, you know, simmer down a little bit. But overall, it's a really nice fragrance. Okay, so if you want more projection, you want to fill a room, you might just have to reapply to get that strength that it has the first few hours. So this fragrance is really good. Like if you like, you know, New Notes Caramel Vanilla, Escapade Gourmand, you would definitely love this one as well. This one is sweeter, this is creamier, fluffier, more powdery. It just has like this fluffy texture that I just adore. So that is matcha latte, y'all. I definitely think you should try it out. If you feel like Escapade Gourmand, the price is just too much, especially for the quality, I feel like Escapade Gourmand's projection is just not the best, especially for the price point. This is a really great alternative. That oil that came out earlier this year starts with an M. I'm not really sure. I don't have it in my collection, but people say that also smells like Escapade Gourmand. So I'm sure using that oil and matcha latte together is definitely going to give you a much more better scent than Escapade Gourmand can give you on its own. So that is all for my review, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Comment down below, what do you think about the new matcha latte from Australia? And I will see y'all in the next video. It's Queen Naima, and I'm out.